Leading as fearless teacher leading the world towards peace. Through your boundless noble deeds aimed at transforming the 21st century into a century free of violence, where humans can live in peace, the waves of violence have decreased in their destructive force. More humans have found discernment to differentiate good and evil. An understanding of moral responsibility has increased within the people day by day. In brief, Your Holiness, supporting Dalai Lama Jambe Ngawang Losang Yeshe Tenzin Jazo. Losang Yeshe Tenzin Jazo, the incomparable master of the three realms. You have been hailed as the helmsman of world peace, the guide of all beings without discrimination, the crown jewel of both samsara and nirvana, including gods and humans, as well as humans, and the great universal master who turns the wheel of both spiritual and temporal principles. In these ways, you have been and are still being honored from across the world through the countless gifts of praise and awards. So today, on this auspicious and favorable day, the fifth day of the fifth month of the Wood Snake Year, the Tibetan Royal Year 2152, June 30th, 2025. Here at the Thaksin Choling Temple in Dharamsala, India, a site significant for both spiritual and temporal societal affairs, in the presence of the great spiritual leaders of Tibet, representatives of Chinese, Buddhist traditions, representatives of Theravada traditions from India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Burma, as well as representatives of Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Baha'i, Judaism, Jainism, Sikhism, and other religious traditions, and the three democratic pillars of the Central Tibetan administration and their officials, we, the faithful people of the three provinces of Tibet, along with devotees from all traditions, pay homage to you through our three doors of body, speech, and mind. As part of the celebration to mark your 90th birthday, Your Holiness, first and foremost, accompanied by the musical offerings that delight the senses of gods and humans, as well as the carrying of banners and parasols, allow us to present this special icon memento. At its base is long life vase, symbolizing that you remain in the nature of Buddha Amitayus, the Buddha of longevity. On this vase is a white lotus, symbolizing that although you have appeared in the world, you remain unstained by the flaws of the world. Above this lotus is the globe, symbolizing that you have chosen this earth to be your domain of enlightened activity. Atop the globe is a seat of sun and moon, symbolizing the illumination of the path of the union of emptiness and compassion. On this seat, symbolizing the appearance of Avalokiteshvara in the guise of a monk in saffron robes as the peerless spiritual teacher in this 21st century, is your image, Your Holiness, in a standing posture with your two hands joined in prayer and gazing upon all beings with love and compassion, to symbolize fulfilling the wishes of each of your disciples in accord with their aspirations. Behind you is a pattern of jewels, and to symbolize that you are an emanation of noble Padmapani Avalokiteshvara, the holder of lotus. Your two sides, right and left, are adorned with white lotus. In addition, to indicate how you are indivisible from our teacher, the Buddha, our guide, endowed with 10 powers, there is a halo of light around your head. We offer this memento sculpted from precious metals of gold and silver to you, Your Holiness, symbolizing numerous aspects of auspicious connections between you and us, the teacher and his disciples. We offer this with joy, faith, delight, and devotion, with respect and admiration, and honor you, the incomparable great 14th Dalai Lama, the emanation of Avalokiteshvara and enhancement of the world to peace. As the peerless teacher of the 21st century, we request you to kindly accept this offering, and with your lifespan firm as indestructible diamond, we please continue to embrace your noble deeds as the incomparable great teacher of the world, as long as this great world system exists. Please bless us with your compassionate gaze and protection. So next is the presentation of the golden symbol, like insignia recognizing His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama as the peerless teacher. The chairman of the organizing committee for the 90th birthday celebration of His Holiness will present this to the 3 democratic leaders of Tibetan Central Administration, who will then present it to the heads of the Tibetan Buddhist lineage, then to the representatives of Chinese Buddhism, representatives of Theravada traditions of India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Myanmar, and the representatives of various diverse religious traditions, including Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Baha'i, Judaism, Jainism, and Sikhism. They will then offer the golden symbolic insignia on behalf of all devoted beings, regardless of sects, including the faithful citizens of all the 3 regions, provinces of Tibet, to His Holiness Dalai Lama, the leader of Buddha's teaching.
Representative of Chinese Buddhism, representatives of the Theravada traditions from India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Myanmar, and representatives of various diverse religious traditions, including Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Baha'i, Jewish, Jain, and Sikh faiths. They will then offer the golden symbolic insignia.
Upon His Holiness' acceptance of the title of the peerless teacher of the 21st century, all beings of the world, including gods, they express our gratitude with joy, devotion, and happiness by reciting the auspicious verses accompanied with religious music, hoisting victorious banner, umbrellas, and showering with flowers.
Upon His Holiness's acceptance of the title of the peerless teacher of the 21st